Why Korea is so competitive. Korea is one of the most competitive countries in the world. From school exams to job promotions, from apartment prices to social status, competition shapes almost every part of life. But this competitiveness did not appear overnight. It was built layer by layer through history, survival, and national ambition. To understand why Korea feels so intense, we need to understand how modern Korea was built. After the Korean War in the 1950s, South Korea was devastated. The country had very few natural resources. Infrastructure was destroyed. The economy was extremely weak. There was only one real asset left: people. Human capital became the national strategy. Education became the ladder. Hard work became the expectation. Competition became normal. In Korea, success was not optional, it was necessary for survival. Let's start with education. In many countries, education is important. In Korea, it is deeply tied to identity and future stability. Students wake up early and attend school all day. But the day does not end there. Many students go to private academies at night. These academies are called Hagwon. Hagwon culture is one of the strongest signs of Korea's competitive mindset. Parents invest significant income into education. Students study until late at night. Some return home at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., sometimes even midnight. The college entrance exam, known as the CSAT, can influence a student's entire life trajectory. On that day, traffic is controlled. Airplanes pause during English listening tests. Police escort late students to test centers. An entire nation adjusts for one exam. Why? Because university prestige strongly affects job opportunities. Top universities often lead to top companies, and top companies often lead to financial stability. This creates a pyramid, and everyone wants to climb it. Now let's move to work culture. Korea's rapid economic growth from the 1960s to the 1990s is often called the miracle on the Han River. The country transformed into a global manufacturing and technology powerhouse in just a few decades. That kind of transformation required discipline, long hours, collective sacrifice. Even today, many Korean employees work extended hours. Although legal limits exist, cultural expectations remain strong. There is a Korean word that captures this mindset: 열심히. It means working diligently, putting in serious effort. Effort is not just appreciated, it is respected. Hierarchy also plays a major role. Age matters. Job titles matter. Experience matters. Promotion structures can be rigid. Competition is not only about being good, it is about being better than others. Now let's talk about social comparison. Korea is highly connected. High population density, high internet usage, strong social media presence. People constantly see each other's lives. In such an environment, comparison becomes automatic. Where you live matters. Apartment prices in Seoul are among the highest in the world. Real estate is not just housing, it is status. Luxury brands are visible. Cosmetic procedures are common. Appearance can influence first impressions in both social and professional contexts. There is another uniquely Korean concept called nunsi. It roughly translates to social awareness, the ability to read the room and understand unspoken expectations. In a competitive society, nunsi becomes a survival skill. It helps individuals navigate hierarchy, social pressure, and expectations. But competitiveness in Korea is not simply about pressure. It is also about ambition. Korea competes globally, in technology, in entertainment, in beauty, in gaming, in exports. From K-pop to smartphones, Korean brands compete on a global stage. And they often win. Competition pushed innovation. Competition accelerated growth. Competition created global influence. However, there is a cost. High stress levels among students, burnout among young professionals, rising concerns about work-life balance. Korea also has one of the lowest birth rates in the world. Some analysts connect this to economic pressure and competitive stress. Younger generations are now questioning the system. They ask, is constant competition sustainable? Is success defined only by rank, university, and income? Can there be a healthier version of ambition? Modern Korea stands at an interesting point. The competitive spirit built the country, but the next stage of growth may require adjustment, perhaps less comparison, perhaps more balance, perhaps a redefinition of success. So when people say Korea is competitive, it is not just about exams or jobs. It is about history. It is about national survival. It is about rapid development. It is about pride. And it is about pressure. Competition shaped modern Korea. But the future of Korea may depend on how that competition evolves. What do you think? Is competition Korea's greatest strength or its greatest burden? Let me know in the comments.